Hey there, guys. Tramagatove here. If this is what I meant by 300 bucks, 300 things. I meant, okay, here's what I'm doing in this series. I will be reviewing every single Goosebump book cover. That's it. I'm not reading the books. That's too hard. I am just gonna review the book cover, and that's it. No one asked for this. It seems like a fun idea. I did it overnight one time. Oh, this is gonna suck. My gosh, I hate life sometimes. This is one of the reasons why I kind of just hate doing this. But yeah, there's over 300 books. Just 302. I could be watching a stream right now. My friend's stream. It's a crew battle. Okay. So we'll be doing the first nine. These nine, as you can see, doing math. We're gonna see how it works, how it doesn't, how it's dumb, how it's well made. Starting with Welcome to Dead House. I am doing hand motions because this is how I do it. When I not even a book review, not even a movie review. This is how I do it. When I'm not holding a controller, I will just move my hands. Okay. Also, I have to move so I can visualize what's happening. It would look better if I had a face cam, but I'm not doing that because you're not gonna see my face ever. Only people who know me personally will see my face, and that's final. Or you go on Discord and we're on the same server where I post a face of me. Anyway, welcome to Death House. This works. This is a good cover. For the reason of, am I even recording? I'm scared. Because, okay, am I? Okay, yeah, it's been 2 minutes. Okay, this works. The reason why it works is because it's dark. Also, we'll be reviewing these two, it will just kill you. These are dumb. All of these are dumb. Some of them are good. Some of them are really good. Most of them are dumb. This one is dumb. It will just kill you. No, it isn't. I watched the Goosebumps show when I was young, aka 3 years ago, when I had Netflix. When it on Netflix. Why did I say when or when it was? When it was. That made no sense. I didn't even have caffeine. It is just cold in my basement. And my hands are cold. And I had to do this very quick. Anyway, the reason why this works. It's a dark background. Now that's probably the reason why. Also, it will just kill you what? It will send a orbital laser down to your skull. You just go in like, oh, then a laser just comes down, like the ones from Alice in Borderland. If you ever watch that, it's on. I think it's on Netflix. I think it's a Korean or Japanese. It's a Japanese show. I never watched it. I just heard about it. Or will there just be a thin piece of wire that literally can decapitate you? You walk over and like, ooh, blood goes through. This is stupid. But this will be fun. Anywho, the reason why this works. How do you make a house scary? You really can't, unless you're Monster House. In that case, it wasn't even scary. Here's how you do it. You make the whole back. You make everything dark. The background, the trees, the whole house, inside and out. But you see some light, right? And like you think it's safe because there's light inside. But you're wrong. This light isn't comforting to me, per se. It might be comforting to you. It's not like that bright, glowing fire red and yellow and orange. No, it's just dark orange, showing that something sinister's in it. And that works. It shows that this place is bad, get out. Here's the thing that ruins it. There's this person right here. Cool. Sure, why not? You can put a person there. And that kind of ruins it, but it's still good cover. And it's in an angle, right? So the house looks huge. I mean, the house is already huge, but this looks bigger. It's in an angle where you're looking up at it. I'm doing hand motions too. Also, I don't know what this is. This looks like a face, right? I don't know what it is. I think it's just a brush or a painting. I think it's just a painting. But it looks like a face from far away, right? Yeah. Anyway, that's welcome to Dead House. Stay out the basement. Something's waiting in the dark. I'm in my basement right now, and I'm not scared of it. There's light. Let's just black out like, hmm. Yeah, I think I should be scared now. I'm in my basement. When it's dark outside and there's no light. It's like I may have my laptop and my phone and a monitor with yeah, that's basically it. Anyway, this one doesn't work for the reason of it's hilarious. Okay, I understand why basements are scary to a child. Like, oh, it's so dark. Oh man, that's super scary. Grow up. It's just a basement. It's your own house. If it was someone else's basement, sure, you could be scared. But if it's your basement, I don't think there'll be a dead body down there, aka a plant dude, because that's what it is. And this is hilarious. Plant monsters can be scary. I can't think of one on the top of my head that are. But this one isn't because it has nails and red knuckles. That means it was punching someone and like, ooh, it hurts. It's just hilarious to look at it. So that's why it doesn't work. Also, it's there's a lot of bright colors. It's light. If it if actually it would it has to be light because if it was dark that would make no sense because the background of the basement would be dark too. But how do I know this is a basement? What if it's just another room? Okay, next. Uh, Monster Blood. Would you count this works? Sure, it's a Monster Blood drive. Haha, funny joke. If you don't understand it, I don't know what's wrong with you. Okay, I think this kind of works because there's nothing saying anything. Instead of you still see that on top of the staircase it's dark. That means no one was up there, even though this thing was up there. Okay, so the upstairs is dark, right? But the downstairs, it has the same orange color as Welcome to Dead House. So it's really not. So it's not that comforting. Comforting. It's sinister, menacing, and all that stuff. But you see glasses here. It's called a victim. It killed someone, and that's that's pretty good. Also, it really does look like it's alive, kind of. Even though it's a picture, it looks alive. You can see it dripping down, all that stuff. Yeah, it really does look alive. Anyway, next, say cheese and die. One picture is worth 1,000 screams. Oh my gosh. This is the moment I realized, wow, this is a stupid series. Anyway, the reason why this works. It kind of works, though. People say it's too bright, colorful, and cheeky. It is. But that's why it works. Because it has so many bright colors, right? You don't expect this to happen. You don't expect a whole family to be dead at a picnic. They're just skeletons. When I saw the book cover, I was like, so people turn into skeletons. Cool. When I saw the TV episode, it's just like, oh, you take a picture, whatever shows on it, people die that way, people get hurt that way. That's cool. But this works. It's bright and colorful, but there's something sinister about it with the skeletons. And that's basically it. I just want to get this over with. Wow, wow, hey. There's 62 books from the original series. And there's more. There's like 2,000 Beware, Choose Your Own Story. Horrorland, Most Wanted, I don't know. Anyway, next. Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. Now, this is the worst that I've seen. It is terrible. I hate this so much. Do you know why? There's nothing interesting about it. Who will wake the dead? I don't know. Your alarm clock that you have? That could do it. But no, it doesn't. That's not how it works. Anyway, the reason why this doesn't work is because it's so boring. Like, mummies are already kind of boring, but mummies are pretty cool because sometimes you get those mummies that are just human, like Brendan Fraser's and Tom Cruise mummy, the ones that are the movie monster ones that are just humans. But this is a classic mummy. It wears just bandage. I like mummies to have rotten bandages. This is too clean. This tells me it's a new zombie. It's a new mummy that people. It's probably just a costume shop. Also, the background's not cool. Like cool, it's just a tomb, and it has red eyes. I guess it's trying hard. It's trying too hard to be scary, and that's sad. And it's not. Anyway, next. Let's get invisible. Now you see him, now you don't. This is a pretty bad cover. It says what's happening though, but it shows what's happening. It's in the attic, right? Because you see the roof curve right in the background. The attic is also the second scariest place for a child because you don't know what's up there. But you see this kid turning invisible, and that's about it. There's only one single light, and it's shining right on top of him. He's probably gonna. His head probably is really hot because that light is pretty close. Anyway, it's really not that good of a cover. It shows what's happening though. He's turning invisible, right? That's basically it. Also, they made a book called Revenge of the Invisible Boy. That's the boy that turns invisible. Cool. It's just a boy that you can't see. Just just get a paint bucket, throw it on him, like, or just pull a Billy Butcher from the boys and just beat him to death with, and spit blood on him. I watched the boys. It was fine. Anyway, let's talk about trying too hard with Night of the Living Dummy. This is trying too hard to be scary. Yeah, it is. He walks, he stalks. That's a good thing. That's a good little title here. That's good because it's kind of actually scary. But they're trying too hard with this. They got him in this dark lighting, which, sure, why not? But it's just stupid somehow. Like, oh, they're trying too hard with this. And I hate it, actually. If they try too hard with a cover, I hate. If they're trying too hard, I hate it. And they are here. It got that weird shadow, but it is scary still because the light is reflecting off of his body, so you can see his face and the shine off of everything, and that's good. Look, I review movies. Anyway, let's talk about this one, The Girl Who Cried Monster. I don't hear something. We got the monster. She got the monster of all problems. Cool. Sure. Now this kind of works because the only lighting it has is for the girl and the guy, and that's it. I had to do this quickly because my mother's friends coming is sleeping over because she does that sometimes. No, it's not because it's a sleepover. No, it's because she just sleeps here for some reason. It's almost 8. It's only 6. But anyway, the only light is for the girl and the guy who is the monster. Everything else is dark. So it shines light to the main focus. And it also uses the orange light, aka, you're in a bad place, sir. That's basically what I get from the orange light. Anyway, the reason why this is also good is because this guy is already freaking enough. Is doing something that's really not most people don't do. Eating bugs. People do eat bugs, but not live ones. People do eat live bugs, but not from a jar. People do eat live bugs from a jar, but she's white. Why did I make that joke? I'm not even high or anything. I didn't have no caffeine. I'm just like this right now. Anyway, people do eat live bugs out of the jar, but he's white. They don't do that. I don't know. Asian. My people do this. Anyway, it's still a good cover. I realize that this is just making fun of a good artwork, but screw you. Anyway, the last book for today. Welcome to Camp Nightmare. This was this was about to be perfect. Do you know why? Because it's actually really scary. If only they literally made it dark. They literally didn't make it dark. They literally put orange in the background. That means it's afternoon. People are still looking at that thing. Or maybe it's night and the sky and there's a blood moon in it, like Breath of the Wild, like where all the enemies come back to life. Ooh. You'll see that soon. It might put you. If it was all dark, this would be threatening because the only light is coming out of the tent. But you see this hand and this creature with and eyes. Looking at it right now, what is that? That's just a bug. I think that's teeth, but I'm not sure. That's just stupid. Looking close at it. If it was just all dark and it only shows the hand and the eyes, that would be good. That's great. But they messed it up. Also, it's a little camp of hers. Cool. Great, cool. Anyway, that was it for this stupid series that I'm doing. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.